NOAA and the National Weather Service put out a winter outlook every year. It is a long-range forecast that encompasses December, January, and February, otherwise known as meteorological winter. It looks at the 90-day average in terms of temperatures and all forms of precipitation, including rain, snow, sleet, and freezing rain. It is a conglomeration of all 3 months as an average compared to what is considered normal. This winter, meteorologists predict El Niño will impact our weather. El Niño and La Niña are defined as two opposing climate patterns in the Pacific Ocean that can affect the weather across the world.
Typically, trade winds, which blow east to west, push warm surface waters toward Asia. But El Niño and La Niña are phases that break these normal conditions, making the ocean temperatures warmer or colder than average. Scientists call these patterns the ENSO cycle. It is just one of the many factors that affect weather patterns. The past 3 winters, we saw a La Niña weather pattern. Meteorologists say it is not unheard of, but is certainly an abnormality to be in the La Niña phase 3 winters in a row. They call it a triple dip pattern, and that was only the 5th time it happened since record keeping began. But now we have entered the El Niño phase. We will, of course, see cold snaps, but odds tilt in favor of Pennsylvania seeing above average temperatures for the entire 3-month period. The precipitation outlook is where it gets interesting. Much of the state of Pennsylvania is seeing equal chances for above average or below average precipitation, but the far northwestern part of the state is seeing the below average chance, while the southeastern part of the state is seeing an above average chance. Here's why. El Niño type winters tend to see a specific kind of storm. Storm systems ride up the eastern United States, and with these coastal type storms or nor'easters, there is a very tight gradient for the haves and have-nots. Therefore, how far east or west these storms track will largely determine how much precipitation we see. If they stay too far east, we wouldn't see much of anything, but if they hug the coast, eastern PA would be a sweet spot for seeing more snow. We did see some of these coastal-type storms in the La Niña phase the past 3 winters, but La Niña tends to drive in more lower precipitation-type systems from the Great Lakes, which we saw a lot of the past few winters. And of course, there are other variables that impact winter weather, so it is important to remember that an El Niño phase does not provide an exact forecast, and therefore the winter weather outlook is more of a general idea of what to expect these next 3 months. Ally Gallo, Newswatch 16.